The stream on. Okay. Um. So we are going to do this recap real quick. You all, last time we did this D&D campaign, you all helped out with figure out. Well, you're trying to figure out if the mole of Cerberus is linked to the SSV torrent, but you all kind of set up a bait uh, to go to a facility saying that there's something valuable there, and in hopes to attract Cerberus. Eventually, yeah, you all went to the facility, and shortly after Cerberus showed up, you dealt with Cerberus, and eventually, the who did that? Oh yeah, it was Yosef that looked at Ethan and was like, "Are you the mole?" Pretty much, and then insight check, and guess what? He was the mole. Ethan was the mole. I had a story all set up, but that's ruined right now. So with that being said, you all
we're gonna interrogate him. You can work it in there.
No, he has to die.
Well, we'll see what happens in the interrogation, shall we? You all brought him to the torrent. You all flew out, and then you all were just kind of questioning him a little bit. And then Opal did keep saying, "We're gonna kill you or kill your wife," something like that, something about murder. And then I guess we'll start from there. So you all are, I would say, you all are trying to escort Ethan towards wherever you're going to do, probably the holding cell, I would assume. And whoever's holding them, I'm going to say everyone that's looking at him, I'm going to assume everyone that is looking at him, roll perception. And he's like, "Oh, my head."
Sorry, and this is Ethan that we're.
Yes, you're yes.
I'd be like watching him.
I will luck point that.
Okay.
No, I won't. Because I've had a knowledge of that natural 20.
Oh, look who decided to come in here.
Dice, bro.
Bing bong, bitches.
It's the third
Okay.
nat 20 I've seen you roll.
So
You're 15 minutes late, so you have to fucking take 150 points of damage.
Well,
The
the reason I
inspo.
was late, I actually have a reason for this. I woke up at 7:30 to get ready for a session, and I fell back to sleep.
I figured that. So
The perception.
yeah, so the perception, you while you were escorting him, and he was like, "Oh, saying my head, my head." So I would say, yeah, I think everyone did, right? Yeah, pretty much everyone will point out that while he's like trying to say, my head, while you're escorting him, he's kind of like lunging forward a little bit. You could see that there is some sort of like it's very faint, but like right next to his right eye, there's like a tiny little scar. He's like, my head, somebody needs me to get, and he's like trying to talk, but it's, painful. And he's like saying, "I need to get in contact with Cerberus."
Can I
And
insight
Yeah.
to see if this is like a chip in his head or something
Yeah.
psychic?
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I medicine check for the same thing? Like maybe take a look at the.
Sure. Whoever has the
Mind.
highest could roll advantage medicine,
Do you want to roll an insight and I'll roll in medicine?
or you could do that. Yeah.
Yes. Let me pull up my sheet.
+5 to medicine.
Mine's +3.
Dr. Opal in the house.
My insight's +2.
Okay. So
I
yeah.
rolled a
plus
10.
0.
Okay, so you rolled a 10.
Mhm.
Okay. So from what your insight checking, right?
Yes.
Okay. So with the insight, I'll say you see that he is definitely in pain. And it seems like something is bothering him in the head, but not quite sure if it's, psychic related or maybe electronic related. Who knows? And then with the medicine check with a 20, You see the scar. It looks professionally done, and with that type of, I guess, carefully sketched out scar, you would think that something has been implanted in there.
Oh, so he has a fucking implant in his brain. Hold him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah. Is there like best practices for what to do with that medicine check?
Well,
We
with
have-
with the medicine check, you probably don't know. You need somebody with science or electronics to figure out if it isn't some type of implant that they could either subdue it or take it out.
I got a 2 in
I have
electronics,
7
so
electronics, but I just rolled, so someone else can do it.
I have a +8 to electronics.
I was gonna say I have a
Nice.
+6 to both.
Daniel,
Okay.
I'll hold him down. You can take a look at his eye.
Okay, I'll say count roll electronics with advantage since I would assume people are helping.
Yosef,
Hold
know
him
that-
still.
you are new to this squad, but when we have a
Yes.
meeting at 8, you show up at 8, okay?
Well, you see, we weren't in a meeting. We were escorting him back to the ship.
Yeah,
And
my triple espresso mocha latte is cold, man.
You have Gripple's green tea, yes or no?
We have an intern for that. That's not his thing.
So
We've really taken on an influx of employees as I'm holding this man down and he's screaming.
Yeah, I'm like holding him down too. What the hell's
Yeah, is this
Uh,
the best time, guys? Really?
Sipping my mocha.
Yeah, Thano's right there trying to hold, while you're holding still, trying to get the scalpel to get it out of there, and then you're all talking about coffee and meeting times and stuff.
Scolding
Is
Yosef.
Vanessa-
This guy's screaming.
Is Vanessa, what's her name there?
Yeah, she would be nearby, and
Okay.
she's kind of trained the gun at Ethan, just in case something happens.
Nice.
Do we need to be? Is his head gonna pop?
Well, I would say with Count's electronics, he scanned his head, and it does look like it's some sort of self-destruct device. It's rigged. Well, it's professionally rigged, so you don't know what triggers it.
But it is explosive.
That you're not sure if it'll end his life or if it's an explosive device. You're not
Okay.
sure.
That's what we should prioritize with the electronics check.
Being a demo man myself,
The Demomancer.
I am the demo. God fucking damn it! I am the demomancer. Could I try to discern specifically is it like an explosive or a kill switch?
I'll say yeah. You could roll whatever the explosives thing is.
Oh, it's either electronics or engineering.
Whatever's.
I guess.
I guess I would say engineering would be better.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be good because you're looking. I would assume you're looking through the Omni tool. With that roll, you don't see any sort of explosive set. It looks like it just terminates his brain.
I have a taser. Would that do anything?
Would I be able to just cut it out? Just field surgeon this?
If both you and Thano, since Thano was looking at the electronics and stuff, seem like it's hard to do, but it's possible. Yes. Because again, this was it looks like when you're looking at the schematics, it looks pretty professionally done. Like in one wrong move, maybe it'll kill him. So you need to be careful.
Do you want me to try and deactivate it?
I feel like maybe letting him contact Cerberus, but gun to head, fucking lie to them. And then afterwards, when he's all calm and steady, would probably be the best way to disarm this thing or remove it. From a willing subject compared to, a thrashing, crying, bitching subject.
Okay, you can bitch in the corner and I can deactivate this thing. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm holding him down. He's not going anywhere.
Yes, I have 6 tentacles on him. Well, 5.
Alright, I'm gonna try and deactivate this thing.
I'm going to assist.
Okay.
I only get advantage on mines, it says.
Okay. Yeah, because this isn't like I said, this isn't like an explosive device. So with the assist, though, Thano could help with whatever. So I guess it's up to you all. Like either you want to do 3 of the following: electronics, engineering, or medicine. Whichever is higher, roll for advantage.
I'll do. I got a +8 on electronics.
Okay.
I think that's our highest.
Okay. So, as what you saw with the schematics, it is intricate, but you are kind of familiar with Cerberus's booby traps and such. So
Booby.
it'll take some time, but yes, it's possible. So while you all are holding him down, I'll say it took him like 3 minutes while he's like in pain. You're just kind of carefully scalpeling, the line out, and you disconnected some wires and stuff, and you took out the chip.
Now that the chip's out, can we determine anything about it?
Is he alive and functioning?
Well, with Ethan, he's in pain, but after you pulled it out, he's slowly calming down. So he's, he is alive. He's just calming, slowly calming down.
Okay, so it was causing immense pain.
I know that we just pulled this thing out of this man's head, and I know that we're all wondering what it does, but is there any way that we can possibly reverse engineer this so we can do it to other people?
You want to enslave someone's brain?
I'm getting on that one right
never
now.
mind. Yes,
Oh, I'm gonna
they
go.
know.
I'm gonna go investigate the thing and try and break it down.
Ethan.
Absolutely.
Ethan, if they
What?
activated this, does that mean they know you're compromised?
He like shakes his head a little bit, and he's like, yeah, I haven't contacted him, so yeah, probably."
All right,
shit.
we as a team need to decide: are we going to try and help Ethan maintain his cover, or because if they know he's burned, his wife is dead.
I mean, I
Not much we can do about it at this point, but we could try.
I mean, if he was honest from the start, maybe we could have done something earlier. I feel
True.
like it's on him.
We could just.
Do you understand what Cerberus is?
Do you understand what we are? We're on our
I am a
ship, bro.
human, so I mean, I kind of know what Cerberus is. Yes.
We could just take him to
The
our
extreme
special
side
meeting
eye.
room.
Extreme side eye from Gripple.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called being an asshole. Sorry.
Extreme side.
Don't we have that meeting room we like to take people in that has a great view? Wink, wink.
Yeah, cuff them and airlock them.
Airlock, man. What?
Oh, you guys are doing okay.
Get hands off it. You need to make me. And you're like shoving him towards the airlock. No.
Yep.
Let me contact
This is where
Cerberus.
Cerberus agents go.
Wait, you still want to contact Cerberus even though we ripped out the thing?
Well, like you mentioned, my wife could be dead. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Hold on, maybe he has a point.
Well, yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, should we try to help him maintain his cover,
Fucking
or is it
space me
too
for
late?
fucking goddamn. You're
We're
like
not going to
shoving it.
space you.
No,
It's
we're
a
not-
holding cell. We don't have a bridge.
Airlock.
we're not going to-
Yeah.
We're not going
It
to
is
space
also a
you.
threat.
Huh.
We're going to space your wife in front of you.
What?
No, stop!
What?
Don't say that. All right, he's a Hanar. He doesn't really understand intimidation properly. And I whisper to Opal, dude, you gotta chill. You gotta fucking chill.
I'm sorry, Crippled. I just fucking hate this guy so fucking much.
No, I get it. I get it. But we got to make a few like professional decisions here, and then we can be mad at him.
We should let him contact Cerberus, but with no leverage he could possibly sell us out.
Okay,
Well,
what does he know? Like as a team, what does he know that he could give them that he hasn't already given them? That we tried to trap them and it barely worked.
That we know that he knows that we know that he's a spy.
If this is successful, we could use him as like a double agent. Is that what everybody here is saying?
Yes.
I'm
That
over at
is a
the
smart idea.
computer. I've got the little chip, and I'm analyzing it for reverse engineering it, trying to figure out how exactly it works, what radio frequency they're
Yeah. As
using,
soon
and all
as
that.
as soon as you have that, we need to be able to pipe it into the airlock so he can talk. Is there a component that looks for biometrics? Does it know it's been ripped out?
With the role previously, it's um, kind of sort of type of thing. Like when you rip it out, like the signal goes off, but since that signal is gone, something obviously is up, and they could tell that it's been ripped off, but they don't know like
Why?
locations, or don't know why.
Oh, they think he just could be dead.
Or he ripped it out. Maybe he was about to get caught. We found out someone was communicating with this radio frequency. We were going to scan for it, so he ripped it out himself. And that's why he hasn't contacted them.
I mean,
Yes.
we can just let him come up with a bullshit reason and keep an eye on him.
You know what? That's
Wait,
absolutely right.
Wait. Can I reverse engineer it and run it to? You've all seen Blade 2.
No.
Can I make him my own personal nipplehead? Can I reverse engineer this thing as a bomb back on him that if he screws us, I just pop his head?
Oh, just give us control of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the silver.
Yeah,
nitrate, yeah.
New admin.
Roll. There's two roles to roll here: roll electronics and roll engineering.
Okay. So
I'll help with both.
While they're doing that, could I just be like, hey, Ethan, are you going to double cross us? Like, if we let you call Cerberus, are you going to try to switch sides or fuck with us?
I don't know. Are you gonna space out my wife?
No.
If you keep fucking
No.
around, maybe.
No. Opal, we are the only chance of his wife being saved, aren't we, Ethan?
there's
We'll be
your-
back.
I'm holding him back, but like it's just all tentacles, so it's slipping out of me. There's nothing to hold.
So
I've seen a movie like that one.
those rolls there, the 20, you could see that it's possible. With the 10 with the engineering, you could probably put it together, but you don't know how reliable it would be.
Well, he don't know that.
Of course, he doesn't know that, but that's what you got. So it's Cerberus technology. Like, you could play with it to an extent, but you don't know what would happen if you reinsert that into his head.
Oh, it might go off without the remote. Is what you're saying? Or the remote might not work.
No, what I'm saying is, if you're installing it back into the head, maybe the signal will go back on, and that would question it. Question Cerberus.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, that's up to you. Obviously, he doesn't know that. Ethan doesn't know that. You're just messing around.
I'm just gonna walk over to the guys. I'm gonna be holding the chip in my hand. I'm like, I think we can put this back in him and just have a little insurance, and I hold up a little detonator. I'm like, if he backstabs us, we can just say "Pop goes the weasel."
Yes, but what if he values his wife's life more than his own? He was just about to blow his own brains out, so perhaps using his own life as leverage is not the best idea.
Well,
Yeah,
then it's for
he
our
could use it to his
security.
advantage. If he knows there's explosives in his head,
Well, it's just
You
going to
didn't really
fry his
ask him.
brain,
Right?
not be a bomb.
It's
I,
just
Yes, Strabby, we're not like shoving 12 grenades up his ass.
well, I mean, if we change the operation of it, we could probably just fry him with it instead of like detonating his brain or something.
I
So
mean,
it'll cut.
it's a small enough charge. It's not gonna blow the ship up. It's just enough to paint the ceiling with a little brain matter.
Oh yeah, but if we just change the explosive to say like a taser, we could probably
You want me to try and fit a taser on this little
well,
tiny
not
chip?
necessarily a taser, no. But if we were to change like very specific things about it, we might be able to just make it so like we could like fry his brain, like cook it from the inside out. That way there's less of a mess.
Or he could shove 12 grenades up his ass.
I
that could work.
is an option.
If we put the fry chip in his brain now, we can always shove 12 grenades up his ass later if he's going to meet up.
No. Right now, we are the best opportunity for this gentleman to get his wife back amicably. So I believe that he will. Right. Hold on. I go from group conversation to yelling to Ethan. Right, Ethan. You're on our side. Yes. We won't space you. We'll help you get your wife back.
And he when you look at him, he nods and says, "Yeah, I fuck Cerberus.
Insight check.
Yeah, why not? He's telling the
That is-
truth."
Yeah. See. He wants his wife back. This one believes he will act accordingly. So, we won't have to shove 12 grenades up his ass. We could just have him call Cerberus.
Won't
Last
have
resort.
to or don't get to.
Start handing Strebby back the grenades.
Yeah, like I'm holding like 4 or 5. I'm like, Strappy, take these back.
Okay, I start like lining them back up on myself.
All right, Ken. Ethan needs to be able to contact these people before they kill his wife.
Let me set him up a very encrypted signal so they don't know where we are.
So
Okay.
that brings up the question: how did your wife even get captured by them?
Well, let me talk to them first, and then we'll get to that.
No, nah.
Why?
Where'd she get snatched at? One
You can
sentence.
explain.
You can do it.
All right. I was a contractor for the Alliance for the engineering company, and all of a sudden I was in a different planet, and they saw that I was very skilled of what I was doing, which hence why there's a data breach. I was good with encryptions and all that, decryptions, alarm, disarming alarms, what have you, and they snatched me, and then they snatched my wife at my home on Earth. Then they were like, "Hey, you do whatever we say, we won't kill your wife, but then we're gonna put something in here. I don't know exactly what that thing is. Obviously, you found out. I thought it was maybe a tracking device." And
Oh, it is of sorts.
oh, well, great. But to the point, I I'm not going to let them kill my wife. I needed to do what's best for my wife. And, they made me do these.
So you were kidnapped by Cerberus while on a job for the Alliance, and the Alliance knows that you're missing, and we'd rescue you, and between you and them, neither one of them decided to contact us that you were MIA during a mission or like
Oh.
contracting.
No, I think they kidnapped him and then put him back in where he was.
I was with Vanessa, and it was a quick grab. It wasn't like they fucking brought me to a ship and sent me to an off-world facility.
But they had time to find out about your wife, where she lives, where she's located on Earth, and then.
Do you know what Cerberus is?
They researched him beforehand, man.
Do you know
Before
what
they even
Cerberus
grabbed
is?
him. Yeah.
Like, honestly,
Cerberus has reaches all over the galaxy.
Honestly, I heard names of a guy named Castor. Why is that? Do you know a Castor?
Hey, you don't interrogate us.
Not anymore.
Wait. The Cerberus agent said Castor?
I mean, this was probably a month ago. Yeah, they were, they were talking about some sort of facility breach and something about Fort Tachanka, and they saw this picture of a human and found out that was Castor.
Okay. No,
That's
I do not
not
know.
really useful.
Okay, well, I mean,
okay, you
I
need to
don't know.
contact them.
I'm gonna pull him off to the side.
Who, me? Ah.
What, Ethan?
Mike? No, not Ethan.
Oh, Gripple.
Me?
Gripple.
Oh.
What's up?
That's the job we did.
Yeah, they got a photo of him and identified him.
But
Yeah.
Castor's dead, so.
Yeah, I think they just heard that he was on the team that hit the facility and they identified him. I don't think he was an agent.
But we could use this to our advantage.
Oh.
They don't know
Oh.
Castor's dead. We do.
Hmm. One of us could pretend to be Castor and go in with Ethan.
Where did we leave Castor's body?
I was about to say.
Was there a body left?
There wasn't that much of a body, no. It was
Okay.
It was at the Citadel, when that happened.
Okay.
Can
Our Krogan friend had like that technology that made him look like a different race for a while. We could.
couldn't we just send them the data of his corpse from the Citadel? Make it look like our little friend here hacked in, found out that he was murdered, and be done with it?
I'm not sure I understand.
If Cerberus thinks that the man responsible is dead, they're going to back off a little bit. So if our little friend here, and I'm going to speak a little louder, doesn't want his brains on the ceiling, then we could get a hold of Mason, have the files, and I'm going to use air quotes, escape onto our ship, and then he could send them to Cerberus over an encrypted channel and say that I found out that the traitors, quote unquote, are gone.
Mm.
And then we suddenly have less heat on us.
That would be good. That would be good. Do we have Castor's files on the ship? Like we should, right?
I would say, yeah, you would probably have at least the old, archived files, if anything.
Including his killed in action?
I
or
think
killed,
eventually,
or his death certificate?
Yeah, I think you would have gotten it, or if you could request it from Mason.
Mm-hmm. We don't have like in his files killed on Citadel after an incident.
But
That's
we
not
No,
would,
like in the
no,
files
that
we
we
that
have.
would,
that would have been a Citadel thing. No, they would have said it
Okay.
unless you could ask Mason to send it.
Okay. Let's ask Mason to send it. And when he gives it to us, let's edit out that Caster
We just need to
did all
have
that.
Mason doctor it to make it look like that he was, he went rogue.
Yeah, against Cerberus because he hated him so much or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
We pin it all on him, get the heat off us, and then we can use Ethan as a mole inside.
Or we turn him loose, or we kill him, or whatever. I don't.
There's so many options. Yeah.
That part doesn't really concern me.
Are we gonna try to save his wife?
Yes. So
Is
we
she
can
good
just
looking?
put her in front of him.
Let's not say that part or think that part either. All right, he needs to contact Cerberus.
You all do understand that this one demands satisfaction for the loss of 2.5 million credits, yes?
at first, it was kind of on the
I'm all for
middle
saving
line,
this
but I'm with
man.
you, Opal.
I'm all with saving this man's life and sticking it to Cerberus. Sorry, this man's wife. But at the end of the day, he cost us 2.5 million credits. He cost us a spaceship.
I mean, afterwards we could just get him to work and pay off said debt. He said he's good with encryption, so why don't we just make him encrypt all our shit to a higher standard?
I like that.
I wouldn't trust
Hire
him
a
anywhere
former
near this.
Cerberus rat. That's a
Sure.
good idea.
Yeah.
That is a fantabulous idea.
No,
Let's.
the specific was bad, but his overall thought was amazing.
Well,
After
that was
this is
just an
over-
example.
After this is over, we will have him pay his debt however he sees fit.
You're just gonna slap a microchip over his eyebrow. And what makes us better than Cerberus?
Okay, for
The
now,
fact that
he
it
needs
will-
to establish contact, and we need to find out if his wife is still alive. After that, we can do our stuff about Castor, and then we can figure out if we can rescue his wife, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with him specifically.
Tell Mason to send me his entire body, along with the files. Or what remains of Castor's body.
Yeah, the ash and like melted metal.
There's gotta be some brain matter in there. Is that something I can request?
I don't
Just send
see
him an
what-
email in all caps because it's fucking Strebby. Yeah, and it's all like spelled wrong and shit.
I need Castor's body, please. PLZ.
Oh boy! So the first plan is what you let him contact Cerberus encrypted, and
Yes.
he'll say some bullshit lie, and then
Yes.
you want to contact Mason about Castor's remains, or at least the death certificate, and mess with it.
Yes, his death report.
Right.
So we can pin it all on him as some anti-Cerberus radical.
Okay. So let's just do the Cerberus contact first. So I will say that you all are in the ship, and the encryption is easy to do since you don't have any conflicts or anything right now. And you escorted Ethan to a terminal, and he'll contact Cerberus that way. And he's like, do you want me to put this on speaker? I would assume you want me to put this on speaker, and he's going to put it on speaker.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
Wait,
please.
no,
I want to
shush.
hear this whole conversation between you and Cerberus in full detail.
And then he inputs the frequency. A minute or two, you hear a voice. It's modulated, so you don't understand. And then you hear the modulated voice says, "Report." And Ethan says, "We arrived at the facility. There was nothing there, and we didn't get anything. Nothing special. It just looks like some abandoned building. So we just evacuated and left." Modulated voice goes, "Understood. Any contact with the Cerberus team?" Ethan says, "No. We arrived. I didn't see them arrive, and we left the planet, and I saw them landing. So we did not see him on the planet." Modulated voice goes, "Understood. Keep in touch." And Ethan says, "Yes," and then they disconnected. And then Ethan looks at
Right,
everyone. Ethan looks at everyone and says, "Just so you know, I don't know who the fuck is in charge, or at least with this operation that they're trying to make me do." So I could understand why they did this stupid modulated voice, but whatever.
How would we even find out where his wife is?
Well, you got the information before. You escorted him from one of the native pads of the Cerberus people that you investigated.
Oh,
So you got some information about it, and at least the location, but they don't tell you like the specifics of security or what type of building it is or whatever. That's pretty much what you got so far. And Ethan looks at everyone and says, "Yeah, I know that they're holding her. I don't know what type of building it is. It could be just a small prison. It could be a warehouse. I don't know."
okay.
So, I just had a thought, and I do not know how to ask it. But
Interesting.
basically, if you guys are getting this caster's armor and stuff, what's stopping us from letting him take a replacement caster into Cerberus as a infill?
That's what I
That's
was
why
thinking.
I requested his body, his
Oh.
biometrics.
Are you just taking Strebby's ideas and then trying to pose them as your own?
Okay, sorry, I might have missed Strebby saying that. If
I
that was
didn't
his
know we
idea-
were gonna do that part. Yeah,
I'll tell you right
I
now.
thought we were
I'm
gonna-
gonna mess with his body. No, wait, hold on.
Wait,
I'm going to reverse engineer his body, or at least attempt to.
That doesn't sound any better.
we just need the face, really. We got a human here. We can slap it on.
I'm thinking like, do we have
Gross.
any like voice recordings around of him? Like maybe like reconstruct his voice.
Oh, I'm sure there's some voice recordings of him in the ship log. Let me go peruse.
But yeah, I was gonna say, and then we could get caster inside, this caster inside to get information. Except I wouldn't do it with Ethan because, well, I don't trust him. He would probably sell us out and a chance to get his wife to safety.
Well,
Yes.
if he thinks this caster's one of us,
but he would also. He also sees us as his only way out of this. I know this for certain. He's not going to betray us because if he betrays us, then he's back to where he was. We are his only real opportunity to save his wife.
I don't
Yes.
know. He's a little short to be a alliance
He's
soldier.
gone over all of this. Yusuf.
Yosef.
Next, you're going to be saying, should we put some sort of thing to possibly kill him? Let's shove 12 grenades up his ass.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't suggest that.
Thana looks around guiltily, like, no, Stravy, no.
I'm like getting the grenades off getting them ready to take them off. I'm like, aw.
Later, Stravy, later.
So that conversation was. Could I insight check the modulated voice to see if they bought it?
Jesus.
Because they were pretty cryptic and ominous.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. You're listening pretty well. You could see if you could pick up some, weird speech patterns.
An 18.
Okay. With that roll, yeah, you from what you heard, everything that voice said was like matter of fact, like they understood everything. So it sounds like they bought it.
Good. So
That's
now
good.
we have Cerberus somewhat okay with Ethan's discrepancy of pulling the chip out. What is the next step?
Well, as you said, we could just shove 12 grenades up his ass, but that's off the table.
That is neither the
That's
time nor the
very
place. My God, why must everything
what-
be all about grenades up
You-
asses?
Yusuf, why do you keep bringing up grenades and asses?
But
God
yes,
damn.
What are you so obsessed with putting 12? And I'm saying this loud enough Ethan can hear. Why are you so obsessed with putting 12 grenades up Ethan's ass?
Excuse me? Ethan says.
He keeps talking about it.
Ethan, you're going to the brig, otherwise known as the airlock.
I'm just gonna yell this back,
He's-
so he can hear me as he's
And we're
being
going
escorted
and we're
away.
going to start.
But if we put rope on each end of them, they could be like, like when you pull the pin, it'll just be like, and then I just start describing a butt plug as
Oh my
Ethan is
God.
brought away.
We'll
You want to
basically-
have a ripcord for his ass grenades?
Well, yeah, if we're doing it, might as well be funny.
You Earthlings have such strange customs. I like blowing things up, but shoving up its ass first is something I never thought of.
As I'm watching you, like, put the grenades back on your chest.
I don't see the rationale. You blow something up on the outside, it's gonna be the exact same from blowing it up on the inside.
Anyways,
You're just shoving the grenades up his ass for no reason.
Oh, there's a reason.
apparently there's a reason, but I digress. Back to the whole infiltrating and using him as bait thing as caster. Then what's the plan then? Like, do we have him dress up as caster? Because, I don't think he could pull that off.
No,
thinking-
if we're gonna save his wife, that has to be its own like hit job, right? If we're gonna try to use him to get into Cerberus, we need him to say, "Hey, I found this caster guy." Maybe we could actually tell the truth. Maybe we could say, "Oh, I found this caster guy. He actually blew up the ship of that team that's been attacking you. He'd like to make contact with you." Right? And we can give them the actual Citadel report in its entirety.
Ooh.
Well, with his death edited out.
and then
And then we slap Caster's face on our new human buddy here.
yes,
Me?
And they walk in. Yeah, you'll be a great caster. I think you got the voice down and everything.
You kind of remind me of him a little bit.
What can we try this out? Like,
Yes. Look at
How-
me. Look at me. Hey, human, look at me.
I look at Thano.
I want you to just say, I hate all other races.
I hate all other races. Did
That's
he
perfect. You're a caster.
Say it like you're from Alabama.
say
I
it
was
like
gonna say, hey.
from Alabama?
Yeah, Alabama.
I hate all races.
Oh my God! It's
There
like
you
it's
go. Oh
him.
my god, it's perfect. And I whisper to Opal, it might just be that all humans sound the same. I'm not sure.
Opal has Thanos' sniper in his hand and is aiming it at Yosef's head.
What? What did I do?
Opal,
He's triggered. He's triggered. He's okay.
I knew he would be back. I knew he would be back.
Opal, give me my
one-
black wood.
Put it down.
Quiet. I'm gonna do that thing where you like slowly walk up and I grab the end of the barrel and I just like lower it down like, come on, buddy, come on.
My hands are up in the air.
That's the J word.
I did not know.
It's okay. And I after I take the rifle from him, I just kind of like put my hand on him. I'm like, it's gonna be okay, buddy.
Okay, I'll take 5. I'll go
Yes,
make
yes. Yes, go make a nice big pot of ramen. That sounds amazing.
I'd offer him a drink to calm down, but I feel like that would not really help.
Do you have some
No.
red sands? That would help.
I do not know. But I know this one Elcor who used to give me a hookup for Adderall. I wonder what happened to him.
I have the gun out again, just randomly. Now I'm behind him.
Okay.
How do you know?
All right.
How do you know everybody?
What the shit, man?
All right. We need to make progress on the caster mask. So that's our priority.
Any word from Mason from those files and possibly a body?
So shortly, I guess you all would have sent an email, and then eventually you'll get an email back from Mason. He said that he'll send over the documents for the death certificate, and it's an interesting idea. I don't. Did you want to tell him about modifying the death certificate? I forget.
Yes.
Okay.
We need it modified to show that he is. Yeah, I would lay out the whole thing about how it would take
Okay.
heat off of us, because I mean honestly, we're his special project. He's gonna do it.
Okay. So yeah, he is intrigued with the idea. So he modified the death certificate and everything to your standards of what you wanted to do. And as for the body, I mean, most of it's intact, but there's some stuff missing, and like you could go to the Citadel, to the infirmary, because they haven't done anything to it quite yet. And they'll Mason will let them know about the team if you do so.
We'll probably need the Citadel's facilities to pull this off anyway.
So
Yeah, keep that body on cold ice. We're gonna need it.
I'm gonna send them some other stuff, in an email. Basically, like, it needs to look like you guys got hacked. So
okay.
anything that is classified but not too won't hinder the operations of the Citadel classified, that might have been a part of that whole thing.
Okay.
Like, I wanted to look like, oh, they got hacked and got this one particular file out. I just want to look like it was like a batch hack.
Okay. So yeah, he once you send that email, he'll send an email shortly saying it will be done. I'll get with the Spectre team to assist with that, but it'll be done. It shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, he would advise probably go to the infirmary when you can, and do what you need to do.
Warp speed to the Citadel.
All right.
I'm gonna go comfort Opal making ramen on the trip.
So, Ripple,
Yes.
I feel like I should avoid Opal for the next little bit.
Do you hear like pots and pans clanging around in the kitchen?
Yeah, if you see him playing Bloodborne, just go the other way, okay? Give him
I
some
didn't
time.
realize doing a voice would upset him so much.
Yes. It's just we had a previous crewmate who had that voice who Well, things ended pretty badly.
It sounds like it. Seeing how
Yes,
he
we're
just pulled
actually
a
about to
sniper
go
on
get
me.
his body. Yeah,
What?
and we're about to go get that guy's body.
Why don't we just take his armor? Why do we need the body?
Because we need his face. They know
His
what his
dinner.
face looks like.
His DNA.
Oh, we're not cutting his face off and
Hold
putting it
on.
on my face, are we?
I know I'm not there, but what?
Are we going full on fucking Nick Cage face off?
I thought we were going Texas Chainsaw, but use your face as my face.
Either way.
Just over it.
He's gonna look like fucking Handsome Jack walking in there with it all pinned back.
Yeah. Just like a big light on his forehead.
fucking new 52 Joker who cut his own face off.
Why don't
God.
we? Well, I mean, if we're
I thought we were gonna Mission Impossible it. We fabricate a mask.
yeah, I prefer
I-
that. Can we do that?
I was thinking like I was just gonna say too, I'm gonna go start building something. I was gonna build like a robot. Like a Terminator exoskeleton kind of thing. So like it looks like Castor.
Oh no, I've seen Skynet. Don't do that.
You want to go build Terminator? Hold on. We just lost all our fucking credits.
Yeah, I'm gonna start ripping like pipes out of the wall, and
Please don't.
as Opal's eating his ramen, I'll take the metal fork from him.
He's already
That's my
like
thinking.
scheming up a way of building up a robot.
Yeah, because we have no money, so we just gotta use what we got.
So
We even got enough fuel. I'm sorry, what were you saying there? So what?
sorry,
Is a robot possible?
my allergies are going a little haywire. I mean, if we're gonna fabricate myself a new face, air quotes. Am I the right size to fit in his armor? Or are we gonna have to like pad it up, or do I need to try to lose some weight between now and then?
You both are hominids, you'll be fine. One size fits all, right?
Hominids, and
Yeah.
no.
It doesn't matter if it actually fits perfectly. Well, you just need to have his face and his armor and sound like him.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I don't want to be walking around in planky armor because that would probably tip him off.
That's why I was just saying we should just build a robot.
Well,
Like a fake version of
I'm
Castor.
not opposed to doing this. I just want to make sure we have a plan because I don't really want to be the only one inside a Cerberus base. Especially
Oh, I'm
with
not there.
especially with a traitor. And I mean, like, would Opal shoot me on sight if he saw me in his armor?
Most likely.
I'm a little scared. And I can defuse bombs under pressure, but I'm a little scared of this.
That's why I was saying we build some kind of like robot. Maybe something that's not you there, Yosef.
Oh no, like I said, I'll do it, but like, I just want to make sure that we have something planned out.
Right. Look, he's not going to shoot you on sight. He just wasn't expecting it. He's a bit dramatic. When we're on a mission, he'll be professional. You're overthinking. Guys, I don't think we could do a robot. I think that's overthinking. I think we got a good plan. What movie was it? Nicolas Cage's Face Off? We're going to do whatever that is. We're doing that. Okay?
What if
You've
they
never-
know Castor's dead though? What if they had a microchip just like Eton over
But
there?
he wasn't an actual traitor yet. You know, if he had lived, he definitely would have gone to them. But he was clean, and I bet the Citadel kept it under wraps. We don't even have his death report. Right? We have
Yeah.
to go fucking get it in person and Mason. And I doubt they wanted that their flagship got fucking exploded from the inside. You know, I bet they kept as much of that under wraps as they could, so we can use that ambiguity. Yeah, no doubt. Like the incident got out, but the specifics, whether or not Castor was found alive or dead, I doubt that got out because he died in some fucking back alley, burned to death.
There were some onlookers, but highly doubt. Yeah,
Yeah.
highly doubt they reported it.
I mean, even if they did report it, nothing's stopping the Citadel from being like, yeah, nope, that didn't happen.
Or no one even could know that that's Castor. Oh, someone got murked.
Probably a daily occurrence on the Citadel.
Right? They got C-Sec for a reason. All right,
Yeah.
we need face. We need Castor face, and we'll modify the armor so that it fits you. Right?
All right.
We're not gonna sausage can you, sausage sardinia. I'm not quite familiar with Earth food, something that you shove in a can tightly.
Oh,
I know y'all
Spam.
do that. Yes.
Well, sending in the new blood into the beehive's not really.
I mean,
You can handle yourself, Yosef?
I've done my share of undercover work, or like nitty
As a
gritty.
bomb technician?
Well, sometimes you gotta sneak into a place and drop a bomb, rig it to explode undercover.
Hey guys, I'm picking up a pizza, so I might be out for a minute or two.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's code name for he's getting
My
robbed.
immersion. Yeah, we're ordering pizza from that Pizza Planet.
We're eating
Yeah.
ramen. What the hell? Why would you order pizza all the way out here? You know how much delivery costs out here in this sector?
Oh yeah, the price of fuel these days. My God.
Jesus.
I mean, what makes it worse is that Opal's out there slaving over like a pot and pan for us to make.
I mean, I'm eating the ramen. There's no doubt about that.
To be fair, depending on where he gets the pizza, like pizza's just
No.
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 Okay.
All I'm saying, Yosef, is you got to be careful.
Oh, I'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll just blow up the station.
Last time we were out this far, I stopped at this little diner and got a pizza, and something came out of a man's chest, and we left. I don't know. They said it was the soup, but I wasn't convinced. I just left.
I was gonna say that's a delicacy. When he pops out of your chest like that, you're supposed to eat him. The little squiggly guy.
So I'm back with ramen. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
You know, when you eat that that soup and then that thing pops out of your chest. You don't eat the thing that pops out of your chest after.
What soup are you eating? I suggest you don't eat that soup anymore, Strebby.
Oh man, that way a little like he's juicy. You guys are weird for not eating your aliens after, or your. What'd you call it, Thano?
It was the space soup. Don't eat the space soup.
Yeah. That was it. There, the gifts. That's what I was doing. Was tap dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Cal was like, "Yeah, we gotta go."
Check, please.
So yeah, you all are heading over to the Citadel. If you haven't done your long rests, go ahead and do so. Gonna go about 4 to 6 hours, and then
Could on the way over, could we be like building him like a voice mod from like recorded messages and stuff like that to make him sound like Castor?
I mean,
Even though he does already sound like him.
yeah, I mean, you could try fabricating something. Like depending on who's helping, you could roll, engineering or electronics with advantage.
Yeah, sure. We'll just be off in like the work bay area. I don't know, Thano, would you be helping, or are you off doing something?
No, I'd be helping.
Does he sound like Castor? I
Sorry?
think we got it.
So with the 15, yeah, it during the trip, yeah, you takes a little bit of time, but eventually you successfully made like a voice modulator mod for Oh God, for Yosef, that sounds like it's gonna sound like Castor. So you got like yeah.
why do y'all want me to sound like Castor?
You're gonna be wearing his face. You have to blend in, don't you? You have to sound like him.
No, I mean that's fair enough. I didn't think of that.
If somebody's like, "Hey, that doesn't sound like the caster I know," I'm gonna give you the squinty eyes. You don't want the squinty eyes.
I do not know.
You know when you're doing something stupid and someone looks at you and they close their eyes? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh hell yeah. So yeah, you got a voice modulator mod that sounds like Castor, that they've fabricated while traveling to the Citadel for Yosef there. Um, now, once you arrived at the Citadel, I would say, you are able to go to Mason's office whenever you like. So I would assume you're going there ASAP. Um, Doc, and you went towards Mason's office, and I would think everybody's coming along. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody shows up at Mason's office. He's standing there, like messing around with his Omni tool, and notices the party coming in. And he says, "Yes, I was about done with the documents on the death certificate of Castor, and I wouldn't say it's ingenious, but the idea is there. So I'll go ahead and make sure you get the documents over." And he gives you a little manila folder with the documents, as well as he gives you like a digital copy of it through his Omni tool just in case. And then he said, "Yeah, so here are the documents for it." And I'm assuming, and I would say Veronica would still stay back and kind of watch Ethan. So, and Mason's like, "Well, I'm assuming Veronica's probably watching Ethan, which is great." So the infirmary, yes, and he like clears his throat. Well, like I said, not all of his body parts are there, but um, there are. I mean, are you? You said you're looking specifically for his face. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I'm saying, like his DNA and stuff to like make it again.
Okay.
His skull, we could scan it, get a 3D model of what his face would look like with skin on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just something to work with.
Okay. I think, yeah, from what I got on the reports, it said that his face was intact, but most of his like uh, abdominal area was kind of gone, and some of his leg was kind of, yeah, it's kind of gory. So if you're not into the sort of gory stuff, you probably want to stay outside of the infirmary. But you are welcome to go there. They've already been informed, so they know
What
that
did
they're
you
expecting.
guys do to him?
Oh, he did that to himself. We didn't do anything. We just wanted to
I'm gonna
ask
look at
him if
Mason.
we wanted to ask him a few questions. He ran. He blew himself up.
Yes, he was a piece of shit. He was an
After
extremist
wronging
racist.
Admiral Opal here, he wronged him, and that's what happened.
No, he didn't wrong me. He wronged humanity. He wronged all of space kind
Yes, all of humanity. Yes, yes.
by being
He
a
was
racist, bigoted, extremist, bigot,
he
zealot.
was quite the spacist.
I
Mason
see.
kind of
Okay.
stands there, kind of shaking his head, like, Jesus
Well, am I
Christ.
wrong, Mason?
I mean,
He
you're
blew
not
up our
wrong.
ship. Long
You're
story
not
short.
wrong. Yeah.
Give Mason a bow. Hope you're doing well, Admiral.
Likewise, and he like tells you the directions, all the directions of the infirmary while you're talking about how racist Castor was. Yeah, well, you go here, you go there, but don't forget to, turn left here. You're good.
As we walk out, I'm gonna look at Thano. Was the Admiral just trying to like shoo us out?
He's a quite busy man.
I mean, he probably doesn't like you.
He thinks this plan is silly, but we're gonna prove him wrong.
Oh, I wonder what I did to upset him.
He's probably just upset at the mere thought of that racist piece of shit.
Oh my god, we have to look at his face again. Fuck. Shit.
He really upset you.
Yeah,
Called
he
me the
didn't
J
just
word.
you didn't just hear what he just
He
said.
blew up my ship
Wait, he
He
called you
wants
the J
humanity.
word?
He did
to
call
his
him that.
face multiple times.
That's fucked. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Yes,
Well,
you got to
hold
be a
up. We
real
do need
piece
you
of
to get.
garbage to do that.
We need you to get into character. What you need to be resentful that someone of another species is even talking to you.
And you do have the voice modulator if you whenever you're gonna install it. They give you the chip,
Opal,
or
Opal, do not freak out.
if you want
Yeah,
if you
his
want to
voice
set
is-
up the voice modulator.
I'm getting some calming red sands set up for Opal.
Does he have the face on yet?
No, not yet.
No.
You're not even at the
That's-
I don't
infirmary.
even know if we're
You're
gonna be able to
walking
do
around
that.
to the infirmary.
Let's wait until we have the face on to really get him into character. We might not need to subject Opal to any more fuckery.
No,
Opal,
I will be absolutely fine. I have Thanos sniper again, and I'm like reloading it.
No, give me that.
No, I know he's gonna sound like Castor, but he's not going to be Castor, okay?
No, I completely understand. And even though he just took the rifle back, I have it again.
I'm gonna take it back from him,
Another
but
one.
then I'm like, it's gonna do a thing where, like, I grab it from him and I hold on to it, and I turn around and look at him, and I hand him one of my pistols, like, yeah.
How's that any better?
I just look at you, go, hold up the pistol, tiny hole, and I hold up my sniper rifle, big hole.
A hole is whole. Doesn't matter the size.
One you'll live through, one you won't.
You say that.
I love how you're just having this conversation while heading towards the infirmary.
Opal, if you must shoot him in the leg or something. I mean,
No, I'm not going to shoot. This one is absolutely calm. I will not. This one will not be shooting anybody.
As he's loading it with malice intent.
Everyone here's seen the dossier, so if you get a little squeamish at body parts, you might want to stay outside.
I look at my arm and leg. Oh yes, I am very squeamish.
So yeah, eventually you end up at the infirmary, and you see one of the workers there, kind of standing next to a body bag, which you assume is Castor. And this worker, she's a female human, just looks at you all and says, "Ah, yes, Mason forwarded the information. I'm assuming you're the crew."
that would be us.
Now, they didn't say the details specifically of what you're doing, but honestly, for me, I don't really want to know. But as you can see, and she motions everybody to go around to the body bag if you want to check out his gory remains. And she slowly
Shoot the
unzips.
Opal, relax.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna, like, walk up to the nurse. Do you have anything that would calm my friend's nerves by chance?
Yeah, some sort of like muscle relaxant or something. He's on edge.
A little on edge, because, well, and I kind of, like, explain to him, like, we're kind of trying to resurrect a piece of shit just but you know what? It's complicated.
what?
Let's say we're going to
Resurrected.
desecrate this body, and we need drugs for
Covert
the.
Black Ops Squad. Covert Black Ops Squad. That's what we are.
Do you
Yeah, so
really-
this
do you
mission is
really
this
want
info is
Opal?
classified.
Do you really
Oh my
want?
fucking god.
Do you really want Opal getting a hold of my rifle again and killing him before we get a chance to do anything?
Opal, I swear to God, if you shoot anyone on this team that does not shoot you first.
Long story short, do you have any drugs I could give
I
him?
would like to remind you that
Fucking
Castor
hell.
did shoot us first.
I'm not upset about Castor. I'm upset about the current threats.
She
I'm
gives,
hiding behind Thano.
she gives you a full syringe of morphine. Try this.
As we just argue about this in front of her.
Opal like takes the morphine, like it's intravenous. I'm assuming like it's
Yeah.
a tentacle,
Yeah.
and like you see these like white and green veins kind of shift through him. Then he just like slouches.
That... I'm like doing the thing like a dog where I like got my head kind of half cocked watching him slump over like that worked better than I thought it would. Ma'am, I don't know how to repay you.
And I walk
Sorry.
right up to Yosef and I'm like, "Hey man, nice to
Hi.
meet you. I'm Opal."
I'm Yosef. And I'm now, like, slightly not as behind, Thano.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the nurse, why don't you go ahead and leave us to our work? You know what? When you send Mason the bill, add a few hundred credits for your trouble. Go ahead.
Could you give us a couple more of those for
You
safety
push...
reasons?
Okay. I mean, I can. And she like rushes through, and she gives you like, she gives you 2 morphine syringes. Use
I'm
it
like-
sparingly.
like- quickly grab them and throw them in my pouch. I'm like, all right, this is our Opal insurance. Okay. Yes, feel free to add that to Mason's bill. He's paying for all this, of course.
Okay, yeah, understood. And she like nods and waves and just kind of walks away out of the room as you see the body bag of Castor.
I go over to it and I unzip it.
Yeah, so the head is intact. The face is scarred a little bit. More usual if it was scarred before. And the body itself, the abdomen, as mentioned, it's sewed up a bit, but you could see there's a little bit of tears here and there. So it's best as it could. And the leg, the upper thigh, his right thigh was. Looked kind of severed, almost severed off, but that was kind of stitched on. So he looks like a mess, like a Frankenstein sort of thing.
Time out. If we got a report saying he's dead, then why are we trying to put his face on?
Because we're not going to report that he's dead. We're going to try to get Castor to make contact with Cerberus.
It's a classified report, so they're going to switch it.
Yeah.
Say he's alive.
The classified report's kind of our backup plan.
No, the classified report's going to say that Castor went MIA and rogue.
That's right.
Yep.
And that he's not dead. And then okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
This is Gripple's first time probably seeing the body since it happened. Because he was blown up in the ship last time. He was barely alive.
Yeah, you were barely alive.
Yeah, and
he
because of
looks
someone's
pretty shocked.
words made sure that you didn't die.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah, sure.
Whose
We'll
words?
just be looking at the body and then like,
Someone saved me.
Did you guys notice that these cotton balls are made out of cotton?
Oh, did you know that if you actually take cotton balls and you change their design, you can actually make alcohol out of cotton balls?
Whoa. Hi.
Okay.
What's
What-
up? I'm.
What?
They call this one Opal. What's your name?
This one is Yosef.
Cool.
I'm gonna start looking
Cotton-
at all the
cotton
machines while those
whiskey.
two are having their little high
Cotton
times
whiskey
moment
called
here.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Did you also know, Opal, that if you take nitrile gloves, you can make hot sauce out of them if you change their chemical compound too?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
So, Strebby, did you?
Dubby's just gonna be like locked looking at the body. He's gonna be kind of shocked at looking at it like, man, Cerberus did this. Like, this didn't have to happen.
All right, Strabby, give me a hand. We're going to take his face off.
Stubby doesn't hear it. He's just still looking at it like the
Right,
mangled corpse
just-
of somebody who he thought
just
was his
scan-
friend.
Just scan the face, guys. Come on.
You have to do this.
He's
You're
dead.
the one with the tech.
He'll break out of like the what?
Do your
Just scan
facial
the
scan.
face.
Yeah, just scan the face real quick.
Okay, easily
Goddamn
done.
Cerberus. This is why we gotta stop him, man. One of their own agents took his own life. They're psychopaths.
I don't think he was Cerberus. I think he was just a piece of shit.
Is the armor still attached to the body?
No, the armor I would say is like packed up next to the body, like on the ground.
And probably pretty fucked up.
For the most part, yeah. It's pretty dented, and there's some holes that you may be able to patch up somewhere.
We'll have to paint a fresh set of Cerberus armor. We should have some on the ship. We've stolen enough.
Acquired, stolen. I mean, it's all of an
Yeah.
extra.
Picked
As long
up
as
after
the
it fell off the back of a truck being driven by a couple dozen dead Cerberus operatives. But yeah, I'll take the armor so I
Okay.
can match the paint job.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and take that. And
This
Yeah,
is
you can-
so crazy.
and then you take a good scan of the face, and yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna work on my caster voice because I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, you got the voice modulator for the installation, so yeah, you probably need to calibrate your voice.
Yeah. Yeah, Alabama.
There you go. I'm like helping him install it around his neck or something.
Krogan. Agree. I don't know. This is really hard.
I'm gonna hand him a piece of paper and be like, "Yeah, say this," and it just said the paper just says jellyfish.
Oh my god!
You don't have to be perfect.
Okay,
You don't have to be perfect. Just say some slurs with the hard R, put some stank on it, you'll be fine, okay?
You just gotta look the part.
Say it. Say it right now.
No.
Oh wait, wrong guy. uh, jellyfish. I don't like them Krogans.
I shoot him in the
There
back
we
of the head
go.
with a sniper rifle.
Stop. Opal, go to a different. Go to the bar. If you can't behave, go to the bar.
So every time he talks, you're hearing him going Alabama, like the voice is trying to collaborate. So
Oh wait, I still actually have one
If you
Yeah.
said jellyfish, he's getting shot.
you're
That's just a fact.
You got a pistol now. Remember, I gave you a pistol and took the rifle.
I will
Um,
shoot
no.
him.
Why wouldn't you write that
Opal.
down?
Opal, buddy, come over here. And Squire, come over here.
Alabama.
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
Yeah, they're
Oh, needs a little bit more tweaking.
God damn it!
Almost got it.
I'll keep working on it.
I'm sitting there like trying to help you.
No,
You
we'll
got
take
the
care.
voice. You got the voice. Just a bit more confident, and that's all you need. You don't got to be perfect. You just got to pass the smell test. You know.
I will keep working on it.
Did I hear him say
All right.
jellyfish?
I
No,
did not say
no, no.
jellyfish.
No, you
That-
did not.
Just enjoy your morphine.
No,
Opal,
that
Opal.
100%. That was out of character.
Okay.
Opal, buddy, can I talk to you?
Yes. How do you know my name?
It's me, Cripple.
Cripple?
What?
Like from birth or by an accident?
You motherfucker. Get over here.
How much did that nurse give him, man? What the wiped his mind? Opal, you've done stronger stuff than this. You okay?
Gave him more than like 100 mils.
More like 1,000 mils.
God
Oh, is he
damn it.
fucking gone? Shit.
Opal's fine.
I give him
Oh,
some like VR goggles and some noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, here's some Bloodborne 2 on VR.
No, I would recommend giving him Bloodborne in VR while he's like high as a kite.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
Here's
not?
Resident Evil Village. That's better.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, y'all are mean. I
you
love
just
it.
hear Opal like, oh, I wonder what's through this door. That guy doesn't have a face.
This is what Earth is like. This is why they're all crazy.
So this game is about a big titty goth mommy chasing you around.
Yeah,
I
there's like
recommend-
werewolves
Could
and
I
stuff.
see the VR goggles?
No. You focus.
No, he's
Yeah.
calm. He's calm. All right, guys, let's get to work.
All right, so you got the scan
I'm
of
working on the voice.
face.
I'm uploading to his fucking VR headset the modded version of Lady. Yeah,
Yeah.
let her catch you now, Opal. Let her catch you.
And like the fly swatter that smacks her ass. Yeah.
Mm.
So
How do y'all both know about the same mod?
because it's
We're
all over
cultured.
YouTube. Yeah.
I mean,
Self-report.
have you never played that mod?
No,
I haven't even
I
played
haven't
the
played
game.
that game yet.
No.
Oh, me neither.
But everybody knows who it is, so like,
Mhm.
don't front
Yeah.
like you don't.
Don't front, bitch.
It's Dummy Mommy's mommy.
Mhm.
The so you got the scan of the face, and what else are you gonna do there? Are you gonna are you intending on carefully surgically removing the face, or are you gonna make the face?
No. Make face.
Okay.
I assume we'd have like some technology to like.
Yeah, you got a lab
Recreate
right
some
there.
flesh.
You definitely got labs there that could fabricate a face.
Don't we have like, what was he, an STG agent? Or STF or whatever? Couldn't we just get him to see if he has like any tech or stuff to like help us do this?
Oh yeah, Leland.
Where is he, by the way?
He's probably off with
That's my
Dingy
buddy,
doing
right?
some paperwork.
Oh, that's the Solarian that he's talking about. The Solarian
Oh, yeah.
party member, Leland.
Gingerly's got a lot of paperwork, so I imagine he's helping him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she just caught this one and choked this one to death. Lovely.
So
Hey, Strebby. I'll give you
Yes,
20
sir.
credits to like place your hands on the side of Opal's head when he says something like that again. Just
Yeah.
hold them there. You don't have to do anything.
I've done a lot worse for 20 credits, but I think I'm okay. He seemed kind of angry and tensed up. I want to get him all more,
25 credits.
He's thinking about it now. Just looking over at Opal.
Like I said, you just gotta touch him. You don't have to like do anything else.
No. It's
30.
You all are talking about this while the machine that's fabricating the skin mask of Caster with the data that Streffy's uploaded, so you hear it going a little bit here. They're kind of like a 3D printer type of situation.
Is Caster's body alone?
I mean, yeah, it's right now that's the only one being displayed in a body bag in that laboratory.
No, yeah. Are we all in the room with Caster's body, or is his
Yeah.
body now in a different room?
No, it's you're all in the same because it's like a
Okay.
lab infirmary building
Okay.
room, whatever it is.
Never mind.
So many mods. So yeah, you all we're upping the ante, and it's about halfway done with the mask. I guess Opal's just floating around trying to play with Lady D. And eventually you hear the machine stop working and you see that the mask is almost picture perfect of the of his face, of Casher's face. So it should do. As I mentioned, there were some
How
like
does it-
scars and stuff. So
Mhm.
it might have messed up a little bit there, but for the most part, it's passable for being Caster.
All right. The mortician, or never mind. How does it work? Can we just put it on and put it back off as many times as we want?
Yeah, it's like a sort of there's a skin grafts on like a I guess like a little mask thing that's covering the skin, so you could just kind of put it on, kind of like I guess essentially Jim Carrey's The Mask. You could just put it on and put it off.
Okay. Well, I guess we all got what we came for. Time to test it out. And I put it on Yosef. Or I hand it to Yosef.
I'm gonna try to fit the mask on.
Mm-hmm. So you put on the mask, and it's not a big like a snug fit, but it's you could fit on, and I mean you could always put some sort of strap behind whatever you're wearing on your head to secure it. But
I have an idea. I'm gonna walk up to Opal.
oh boy.
no, don't scare him.
So you hear footsteps, Opal, going towards you while
Bad
you're
idea.
floating around with the
Bad idea.
VR.
I mean, there's only one way to be sure. I'm risking it for the biscuit.
Pushing it like this is exactly why Caster died.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what?
It's okay. I'll make it up to him.
Oh, there's footsteps coming. I better hide in this
Oh.
hay bale. And you see Opal like crouch down a bit.
What did you do the hay bale?
Does Opal have a gun?
Opal doesn't need a gun.
Opal?
Do you say that in Caster's voice?
I'm trying to.
Very
Opal?
slowly look around. How high am I? I still have the VR headset.
I ready in action.
I'm going to spend a tech power to up my shields.
Alright.
Which tech power is it?
I'm not gonna help you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on defensive matrix.
Do what you're gonna do, my man.
I'm gonna turn on defensive matrix, giving myself +2 AC. I'm also going to grant myself you know what? I'm gonna ready an action to cast my Unity spell
Okay.
if I do get injured.
Okay.
It's
Opal?
a shame. It's a shame Doug's not here to see this fine acting. He's truly embodied caster's dumbassery.
Opal, you should take off the VR headset.
This kid's got a death wish.
You can
So,
see me tensing up like I'm
You
about to get hurt.
finally have found your way back. Very slowly take off the headset.
Oh, bold.
Opal, I just want you to know that Caster is dead before you do anything.
Make a strength saving throw. That fails. The DC is an 18. You completely go paralyzed, and then I'm gonna take all 6 stun batons and approach you as I'm gonna kill you.
Opal, you stop right now.
You
Well.
Cerberus scumbag has managed to crawl out of the
Right.
Scrungus and back
My-
to me while I'm dealing with my big
I'm
titty
grapple.
buff mommy.
Grapple.
Can I try
That
to
was my
sneak
ready
the
to
headset
action.
back on him? Like, can I sneak up behind him and throw the Resident Evil back on him?
I mean,
I'm also on morphine, so I'm moving quite slowly.
yeah.
Yeah, I picture you moving like really, really slow.
So I would say grapple throw. God damn it. If you want to grapple, go ahead and grapple. So that's what strength.
You petulant, hateful, spiteful, disgusting little maggot. I'm going to fucking enjoy shoving 12 grenades up your ass.
I'm gonna, even though I am like stunned, I'm gonna attempt to break free. Or do you want me to wait like a few minutes?
I would at least get one action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have enough that you're paralyzed, and then I could approach you and stun you out.
I rolled a 1 on my strength
Oh
save.
no. Well,
Oh,
that
my
failed.
God.
Opal gets high and kills the whole party.
You
It's
reroll
always
new
sunny
characters. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, I knew this was a bad idea, but it's the only way we could. I mean, this is the only
Was
way
it though?
we
Was
could
it
have made.
though?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Good
yes,
point.
Was it?
Yes.
You made your choices.
Is
I
this
did.
the biggest wasp nest in the world? I'm gonna walk into it to find out.
I'm gonna stick my dick in it.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm approaching him with the stun batons in one turn. Like,
So, yeah,
I did
Gripple-
that, and then in the next 6 seconds, I'm going to try to kill him with the stun baton.
Gripple tries to, grapple Opal, and it's just just slips right through. You didn't have the right grip.
They don't.
Yeah, I'd be trying to put the headset back on him.
I'm gonna
Like I
sneak
said,
up behind him and give him another syringe of morphine.
Yeah, as he's doing
I'm
that, can I like put
already
the headset back
high.
on?
He's moving really slow.
Yeah, as he's applying the morphine, I'm going to put the VR back on him.
Okay. Strebby,
Man, armor.
roll strengths just to see if you got a grip on Opal and put on the headset. And you're just putting morphine.
Can you have advantage because I'm so high?
Yeah, that would be fair because you're slow.
And it'd be a
Those-
check, right? Not a saving throw.
Yeah, it'll be a check advantage. Oh yeah, you definitely grabbed onto him and put on the fucking VR headset.
As I see him moving like a turtle across the room, and like both hands, like put the VR back on him, like rearrange it a little bit, make sure it's on.
No.
There,
This
there,
is-
you're back in the
No.
game.
no time for games. We have to kill
And then
the
the
Cerberus
morphine,
races.
the morphine's being injected.
There you go. Just
Opal just falls over.
I'll carry him back.
I mean, it wasn't a good idea, but it worked.
When I
The
grow up, I'm going
disguise-
to be a rapper.
The disguise works. We're good.
You got some brass on you, Yosef. Well, you convinced Opal, so must have worked.
Well, I figured if Opal hated Caster that much, and he knew this was our plan, then if I could convince him this well, I'm still stasis, by the way.
Oh, I think you would be gone since he's like fallen over and high.
I was gonna say, yeah.
What do
After
you
that
think-
second
yeah,
syringe of morphine, I'm betting he's fucking like
He's
just
gone.
Oh, is he out cold?
he's
Not
liquid.
concentrating.
How many
He's
more of those
definitely-
do you have left?
Don't you worry about it.
Adam's sitting there like, yes, I can finally get so high Opal passes out so I don't have to play. Yes!
Hey man, you guys are the ones who want to do a fucking Caster Reborn arc.
I didn't say I wanted to. I said I'd go along with it.
I was happy playing with the big titty goth mommy.
Yeah, you still got the headset on.
So, now that that's confirmed, let's try to get this armor fit.
Okay, yeah. The armor.
We'll have to do that on the ship.
Yeah, you need to repair it because, as I said, when you're looking at the armor, it's a bit patchy. You know, there's some holes here and there, dents. So you'll need to repair it. So yeah, you could do it on the ship or wherever.
You'd probably like go through the rest of his bag, see if he had like the arms and legs for the Cerberus armor.
You go.
We
I
got
mean,
our own sets on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
right,
still
right,
have
right.
some armor in the ship.
We can just repaint it to his custom colors.
10-4, 10-4.
All right, so let's head back to the ship.
All right.
I'm gonna
So
pick up Opal and be like, Thano, you want to give me a hand carrying him back?
Put like 2 or 3 tentacles over my shoulder, you know.
I'm walking on sunshine.
That's right.
Oh,
Sing it, friend.
The tentacles are moving left and right as he's singing.
I just imagine he's got like a tentacle around each of our shoulders, 2 of them are dancing, and the 2 are just dragging the ground like dead limbs. Like,
Yeah.
And don't it feel good?
Probably easier than Weekend at Birdie's. So you all went back to the ship. You got what you needed, the death certificate and
Oh,
this crazy ass face mask. And what else? Yeah.
As everybody's leaving, I say, "Oh, let me run back and get some iris scans real quick."
And yeah.
I'd give up forever to touch you.
That must be some strong morphine. Holy.
Yeah, morphine is
Jesus.
kind of strong.
It
You
is.
hominids and your drugs.
Hobbit.
You hummuses. So yeah, you went back and you got the iris scans. So.
Well, hold up.
Oh.
That was a cover.
Oh, okay.
Is the woman still in there?
She's outside the infirmary. Like, you know how there's like a little reception area and then the infirmary. That's where she's at, the reception area.
All right. I look at how old was Caster again when he died?
Early.
Like early
Um,
20s, right?
1 second, I still have his notes here.
I think it's like
um,
early to mid 20s, something like that.
I thought it was late 20s.
Yeah, I think it's late 20s, early 30s.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So I look at him and I sigh deeply, and then I do the iris scans because I said that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
And I say, I really wish it hadn't gone down that way, man. Why the fuck did you try to blow up the ship? You know, if you hadn't done that, you would have been right. Then I leave.
All right. So you catch up with your party members, and y'all are slowly going to the torrent, making sure that you're controlling Opal as best as you could, getting towards the ship here. And when you get into the ship, you I guess you immediately go to like the armory area to try to repair. Or actually, no, you first want to go get the Cerberus armor stuff, right?
Yeah, we should have it in our armory because we were going to sell some, but we thought
Yeah.
it'd be nice to have some on hand if we wanted to pretend to be Cerberus.
Yeah, you got another Cerberus set armor type of thing that you could acquire, and it is ready to be equipped. So if you're gonna do that, you can. And it's available for you, no problem. Because yeah, you had an extra Cerberus armor. All right.
Okay.
So
Uh,
next step, what are we doing?
painting it
Oh yeah,
because
for
he
sure.
painted his different colors.
I forget what it was. Was it green?
Black and red.
Black and red. That's what it was. So
Like
you
a
all,
fucking
I wouldn't know this.
you all did the
Lucky
black and
guess, I
red paint,
suppose.
and it took it didn't take too long to do. But um, were you planning on going towards the I guess prison facility? Is that the idea? I forget like the whole.
I think we should do that after we try to get as much information out of Ethan and Castor as possible.
Okay.
Like, get them in, get all the information we can, get them out, and then we hit the facility. Because once we hit the facility, Ethan's cover is blown straight
Right.
up.
Okay.
Maybe we could cause like a distraction on the edge of the base or something, or we'll go and plug a few wires on a computer or something, and they make it easier for them to sneak in.
Maybe. Or Ethan could just reach out and say, hey, I have an Alliance deserter. They tried to blow up the ship of that team that's been hitting you. He needs shelter and security. You know, maybe we could see how far up the chain we could get.
Pretty smart.
It is
That
an
could also
option.
work.
It's a democracy, though, so whatever the plan is, that's what we'll do.
I like that. Maybe we can fish out more information other than just like the info on his wife, right? Like maybe other bases or.
Getting his wife back will be just a hit job on a facility. We know where it is. We might not have all the information, but it's just a hit job on a facility. Smash and grab. We could use him to get see how high up the chain we can get. Maybe see if we can get invited to like a secret Cerberus base or something like that.
Hopefully he's got some rank. He was a younger fellow, but maybe he was pretty deep in Cerberus.
You know,
Maybe
we
he'll
make enough.
get recognized.
Yeah, if Ethan makes enough noise about this, maybe the Iron Lady will want to meet Castor. You know.
So who to what now?
You're about to go deep cover, man. You good with that?
Yeah, you done this type of stuff before, Joseph?
You are about to be Nicolas Cage pretending to be John Travolta.
I am the Nicolas Cage.
The other way around.
I am the John Travolta.
Dubby will clap his hands like, oh, perfect. Let's cast
Wait,
it right there.
I thought that was Shatner.
Okay, can
That's the
we
same
get
guy.
can we get Doug here so that Brax can give his character advice on how to act like his other character?
Yeah, at the rallies, can we just
I-
call him?
I called
Yeah,
him earlier.
how many
He's-
Inception levels can we get deep in this?
I called
All
him
of his
earlier, guys.
characters.
He's on the picket lines. He says hi to everyone, but he's really into this strike that's going on.
He's fighting another type of battle. I see.
You know, sometimes I think the war against the corporations is more important than the war against Cerberus.
Why, yes, I do say hi.
Hey, Doug. All right.
Apparently, he sent a small recording. I didn't realize it must have popped up.
Oh, I miss him already.
But yeah, if you guys are cool with me going deep cover, I'll do it.
Now, I do say, Yosef, there is a non-zero chance that as soon as you are within a Cerberus agent's sight, Ethan sells you out and you die immediately. You're aware of this risk, right?
I am. However, I have a contingency. As I pull out 3 grenades on a string.
Nice.
That's messy.
Well,
Hold on. I'm gonna go over to the bench and I'm gonna try and make something.
I'm gonna go play Bloodborne 2. I've had enough.
Well, I didn't necessarily mean we had to use these grenades or, shove them up there. I just said, like, if I'm going down, I'll take his ass with me.
No, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna. I'm fighting the eternal mother of cause. It's like a giant eyeball. So yeah, I have a busy night. Okay.
So-
all right.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna design my, make my own off of the Cerberus design thing, and I'm gonna put it in the back of his helmet, and I'm gonna put his helmet back on him, and I'm going to send his Omni tool the code, and I'm gonna go. I have the code, and you have the code. If you're captured, it will end it. And just kind of like let them know that like that's your like if they start torturing you, that's your escape.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I don't intend to get captured. In fact, I'd rather go down guns blazing.
I don't want you to get captured either, but I know how those bastards are. So if you need it, you have the code.
we
I'm
won't
gonna
abandon
give
you,
you a
man.
code as well that says that we're good for pickup.
Yeah,
That
even
way-
like if stuff goes south, you just say Nick Cage over the radio. We'll come in there and get you.
Nick Cage.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
gonna
mean,
be
yeah,
the-
that's actually not a bad idea. Like, if I'm in a position that like can be salvaged, I can Nick Cage it. Yeah.
Just say Nick Cage over and over on the mic. One of us will hear it. The comms, and then we'll raid in there. Like we wouldn't leave him to the wolves. I'll like pat his armor and I'll look over at everyone else. Like, right?
No, we wouldn't.
All right. So we got all the bases covered. He's got his grenades. We've got a backup plan. Is Opal still high on morphine over there?
Is someone getting the best, the best of you?
At least Opal knows some good songs. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's been divulging in the Earthling music.
Yeah. It's a shame that he only listens to Foos, though. You know what was a good band that I think Opal would have liked? The Foo Fighters, not the Foos.
Yeah, hot foods.
I pity the food.
All right, so um, all right, so you all came up with this plan to try to basically go to Cerberus and um, see how far you could go up in the command chain before um, breaking out his wife. Uh, okay. So I'll say at that point, Ethan um, would say something like, "Well, this is a crazy plan, but I mean, if anything, we could at least uh, see if we could get some information." And I know of a facility, or I guess more of uh, a port of sorts. When you uh, get over there to talk to people. Of course, Cerberus related, so we could try that place first and see
Is
if
there
we could get
a
some
is
info.
there is there a lot of Cerberus there, or is it kind of minimal security?
This one in particular, it's minimal. It's more like stop and go, type of place. So
You know,
I
if he
could.
draws out a high enough target, we could just run in there, grab him, and then make a beeline for Ethan's wife.
I thought that was the plan.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, Ethan, your job is to sell Caster up, get the highest up Cerberus official you can get.
Okay, I'm on board with
Could
this.
we could we say that Caster won't talk to anyone except the Iron Lady?
I could try, yeah.
That's up to you.
That's a bold plan, but
I
might have
don't.
some payoff.
I don't think the Iron Bitch is going to come out just for Casta, but it's worth a try.
If we ask for the Iron Bitch, we might get her lieutenants, the second bitch.
The copper bitch.
The copper, yeah, the bronze lady. No, so yeah, you all um, are headed towards the port, which is obviously in a different system entirely from the Citadel. So, he gave you the coordinates. Obviously, it's going to be, he warns people, make sure you're careful, because again, it is a Cerberus outpost, but it doesn't have that many people patrolling there. Again, this is meant for like a stop and go facility. So, but it is a possibility that we could get somebody over there. So we could try that, see what happens. And yeah, you all head over there. It takes about, I would say, about 3-4 hours. And during that time, I would say Ethan would probably just be pacing back and forth and trying to clear his mind, calm himself. And
Does Ethan want a blunt?
Ethan probably, he was thinking about it. He stops his pacing. He's like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. And he just kind of paces back and forth. I'm just trying to, get into the mood, right? Trying to make sure everything goes smoothly. So yeah, he's just kind of pacing back and forth. I'm not really nervous. I'm just, I want to get this thing done.
Right.
If you're trying to get in the mood, may I suggest Resident Evil on VR?
Resident Evil, huh?
Opal, I think he means in the mood to possibly get shot, not in the mood.
He's
I wanna live. I
To
wanna
get into that
live.
mood, Here's Super Hot VR, but with Lady Dimitru modded into every
Ooh.
role.
Yes. But
Oh,
no.
is that the one with the extra jiggly physics?
Yes. And
You
then the
guys are-
super slow motion of Super Hot.
You guys are spoiling him.
The future is fucking great.
Got the PS Plus Plus.
They finally let you install mods for the PlayStation.
So you all arrive at the port, and as mentioned, it's just a, you know, it looks like a normal spaceport, kind of like a orbiting like an asteroid, and it doesn't have that much traffic. And while you're going there, I'm going to say that would be a time to stop this session. I think that's good enough to stop it. We'll continue on next time with this weird plan of trying to get into servers as chain of command, which is a bold move. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think this will be a good time to stop the session for now. It's been almost 2 hours, so it's a good time. And yeah, let's go ahead and end that. Have anybody to raid? Let's see.
Found a schematic of the base.
Well, with that
I
information,
swear if it's
yeah.
a picture of an asshole. Oh, okay.
God damn it. Yeah, exactly like that. Let's see. Oh, there's Max Warwick. He's playing Baldur's Gate. I guess I could. Yeah, I'll go ahead and raid him. Screw it. We'll do it live. You know.
Someone's gonna get their cheeks slapped.
You know?
You know.
Yeah, it's gonna be you. You keep fucking with me.
I only did that once.
Are you sure about that?
It was funny.
Sending an email to Mason. Need more morphine for Opal.
Opal almost murdered you with batons if we didn't stop him.
I
God
mean,
damn.
I'm playing a character. This character fucking has gone through some shit the past couple months.
Here's Caster SD.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, let me
I'm gonna walk back now.
send you all to Max Warwick. He's playing Baldur's Gate 3. Love that game. It's fun. You all have a good one, and till next time. Later.